Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk. What's up, everybody? Big Herc, Prison Talk. Thank you for subscribing to our channel, Fresh Out Life After the Penitentiary on YouTube. And thanks for supporting us, and always tune in. Mondays, usually at 3 p.m. California time, we do a live Q&A on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Had a question from one of our viewers. If I were to ever get locked up, there's a good chance that my family would be very supportive, and I always would have the maximum allowed on my books. Is this a good thing, or can it be used against me? Also, what would be the best way to utilize my resources to have time go as easy as possible with a large budget? Yeah, I mean, if you have this, God forbid you get locked up to begin with, and, to think that you want to be in prison balling, it ain't really, you're eating shit, buying Doritos, Top Ramen, which causes Alzheimer's and other things, and, just you're eating a lot of shit, man. But, if you have to live, you want to live as best as you can. So if you do have the support from the street and you can go and shop your budget every month, it makes things a little bit more comfortable for you, considering. Usually, I think the max was $300 a month. But what a lot of guys would do is they'll have other people go to the store for them who don't go to the store because they don't have money, and they would pay them to actually put money on their books so they can also shop. So you have a guy now who has a spending limit of $300. He might be spending up to $600, maybe $900 a month. I mean, dude's got chips up in there. I know guys who would have 2 or 3 people shop for him every month, and they would eat nothing but rice, tuna, salmon, anything that was healthy, they pretty much would eat, and they were able to do that because they had resources. And it does make time go by faster. People are watching what you're spending in commissary, so you don't want to be flossing too much because you don't want people in your business thinking that, oh man, this dude got money, and now they might be trying to act like they're cool with you, or press you on the side, or just cause you problems because you got money. So you want to kind of not flaunt that. But having food in prison is very big, and being able to have the resources to do that is very important. Also, to make your time go by with that kind of money coming in, if you have resources, order books from the streets, man. You got books sent in through book clubs, and read. Don't sit in front of that TV like a zombie, which a lot of guys do day in, day out. They watch 10, 15 hours of TV, 20 if they can, and you basically become institutionalized. You do their program. Don't do their program, man. Get in there. Get you some books, read as much as possible, learn about the law, learn about why you got locked up and what those laws entail and how they were created. Open up your mind, basically, educate yourself. You have the time, and this will make a difference for when you get out, because you're basically in like a time capsule. So you're going in at maybe, whether it be 21, 22, 23, 30, and you're coming out years later. And last time you were on the street, it was when you were that particular age, and things aren't the same. So you want to try to stay up to date as possible with what's going on as far as in technology, politics, economics, so that you can integrate back into society when you are released from prison. And otherwise, guys don't realize that you become institutionalized, and when you get out, it's hard for you to make that adjustment. So utilize your resources, read as much as possible, order books, newspapers, things that aren't readily available, so that you can progress while you're in there. You're not just sitting stagnant.